Hello and welcome back to Strongwoman High's Life is a Mishmash. Today we have very special guest, fresh off of her second place at Britain's Strongest Woman this weekend. We have Nadine Guy joining us. Hello, Nadine.
Hello, Becca. How are you?
I'm all right, thanks. How are you? Would you like to give a little bit of an elevator pitch, let everybody know a bit about yourself and why you're on the pod?
Well, my name is Nadine Guy. I've been doing Strong Woman since 2021. I've done some ultimate shows, some OSG comps, and I'm
You've
just
done
here, just living my best life,
You've
being
done
Strong Woman.
absolutely loads. You've done loads. You've done probably about as many comps as me, I would have thought, at this
Nah,
point.
you've done more, man.
Only because I've got a couple of years on you in the sport. That's all it
Yeah.
is. You
Uh,
do some comps, like, don't you? Because you've literally just done Brits. Do you want to tell us a little
yeah.
bit about that?
Just done OSG Brits under 82s. It was at Fit Expo in Bolton. Ladies was on the Sunday, men's on the Saturday. But yeah, I've done Brits. It was like 5 events. It was 200 kg axle deadlift, 50 kg monster dumbbell, a trump who's fell sandbag. Either choose the 100 or the 120. Throwing sandbags, 12, 12, 13, 15, 15, and a 90 kg Atlas stone to shoulder. So
Heavy.
yeah.
How was it? How did it go for you? Well, you came second, so it must have gone pretty
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, but then I've done it. I've been hard on myself, so I feel like I messed up here and there because my excuse is, right, I was working full time Monday to Friday, right? And then I took my kids with me by train down to Bolton Friday after work, right? And then I was reffing at GB Disabled on the Saturday. So come Sunday morning now, I was like, oh my God. I done the deadlifts half asleep. I kid you not. I was so tired. I was like backing off the AVE drinks, like, oh my God. Done the deadlifts. I got 8 reps, but I was going for double figures. But I know Donna Moore, whatever I done, she was coming out afterwards. I know she would have done one more anyway. So the
Yeah.
8 reps was probably okay. But
That's class. That I love that. But yeah, it's pretty hard to beat Donna in any circumstances, really, isn't it? But yeah, trying to catch up with Donna all the time at comps, it's great, isn't it? Because it gives you a bit of incentive. But
yes,
also,
yeah.
when she's coming out after you, you think this is a fucking waste of time because she's gonna do one more of whatever I do anyway, isn't
She's
she?
gonna do just a little bit more, whatever she needs. But yeah, it was a good comp. I really enjoyed myself.
Yeah,
Um, the usual thing. Lots of nice people there. Lots of nice girls. Had some fun. Shared some tacky.
all the
All
good
that good
stuff.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like it was busy. It was quite a lot of girls there because I was obviously meant to be doing it, but I
Yeah.
decided I decided a couple of weeks ago that I don't think I could cope with doing a cut and then 2 competitions in the same weekend, so I
Yes.
bailed
Yeah.
out of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it would have killed me. How was your cut? Was it all right?
Do you know what? I think it was the most easiest cut to do, but mentally I was not there. I was like really like panicky, like thinking like, what if?
Yeah,
But I knew I was doing it. Like, but a few weeks ago I was under 82 kilograms and I was like, yeah, that's all right. I'll be all right. I don't know what I was doing. Maybe I was eating too much ice cream. I don't know. Something happened. And then I was like 84. And then I was like, oh, I need to do a water cut. So I started on Monday, just
yeah.
backing off some water and that. And then when I travelled down on the Friday, I didn't take any scales with me. So I'm in the hotel like, I don't know. I think I am. And then when I went to the weigh-in Saturday morning now, I was 81.3. And I was like, oh, that's the lightest that I've been like for that cut. So
Wild,
yeah, it
wild.
was.
So it's just all a bit crazy then, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I think it was all in my head. I was just like panicking, but I knew what I was doing was going to work.
Yeah,
I didn't do any sauna or anything like that. I done like one cardio, with a bin bag on,
yeah.
one cardio session. But yeah, but mentally, I just wasn't. I was just on the Friday. I was just angry. I was just like, I'm so sad. Why
Why
am
have
I
I
doing this?
decided to do
With
this?
my boiled egg and my sausage, I was like, oh. Like,
Worse when you've got kids as well, and they're obviously eating normal stuff, and you're having to eat your
yeah,
prep foods. I can't
yeah.
imagine that's great fun. Like,
It got to the point Saturday morning for the buffet breakfast in the hotel. They was like eating off their buffet, like sausages, hash browns, and that. And I'm sitting there smelling their apple juice.
oh no.
Yeah, I was literally like a crackhead. Like,
It smells so
oh,
delicious. Nah, it's nothing better than that first drink after a weight cut, though. The minute you've weighed in and you get
yes,
that first drink in you, oh my
yeah.
God. It's like you're a new person, aren't you?
It's the
Reborn.
best feeling ever. Yeah. Oh.
Absolutely. And how were you feeling after the comp? Did it wreck you or were you all right?
Um. Yeah. Like so on the Monday, I think I literally posted on Instagram. I was like, "Yeah, doing fine. Going back to going back to training tomorrow." Oh my God. And then it hit me. It hit me on the Tuesday. I was gone. I was finished.
Done.
Like the aches and the pain started to appear. And I was like, nah, it's not going to happen. It's
This
not going
is
to
not
happen.
the one.
Like I'm crying over I've got a little plaster on my leg because I've hurt myself from the axle bar. So
Oh, oh
yeah.
no.
It's all the little things I'm just like,
I know. I seen some of the bruises people had from stone to shoulder, and it looked so rough.
mm,
That's a rough event anyway, at the best of times.
yeah,
But doing it in a comp with tacky, oh,
yes,
rough.
yeah. And especially after monster dumbbell as well, especially if you're doing it on the right hand side, bang, bang,
Mm,
bang, and then you've got the stone to shoulder on the same side.
a lot of intensity to that one shoulder, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Not good. Not good at all. But oh well, I'm glad you had a good comp then.
Yeah.
Anything exciting happen? You got any drama from it?
Um, one thing that I'm just like, oh my God about is the sandbag throws. Donna beat me by 1.24 seconds.
Oh
If
my god.
if I did not mess up one of my bags, oh,
You'd have got
yeah,
her.
that was just like mind blowing. Like, but she messed up one of her bags as well, so it was like,
Yeah. To only be like less than 2 seconds off of Donna Moore's time for sandbag throws, though, is mega impressive. That
yeah,
I'd be buzzing with that. That'd be a PB for
yeah.
me.
My little win, my little win. Um,
Absolutely, yeah,
yeah, but any drama, nah. It was pretty like it was really quickly. It was like a quick comp. It was really well run.
yeah.
Um, yeah, the warm up area was really like it was professional. You
Very
know, we weren't
nice.
left waiting or anything like that. Like the loaders were just like, "What do you want on? Let's go."
Yeah,
Yeah, it was just really smoothly run.
they are
Um,
usually pretty good. England's was really good that AD did this year. I really
yes,
enjoyed
yeah,
England, so I was a bit good to be fair to miss out on Brits, but
yeah.
on to the
Oh,
next one. And how you feeling for
Europe's
Europe's? Yeah.
Europe's is exciting. You know, I'm gonna be the one that's messaging you like, are the events out yet? Because you always seem to know the stuff before me.
I've got
So
my ear to the ground. I'm the gossip queen. That's
yeah, and then you
why.
send me the link. You're like, the link's there. Ah, it's been there for weeks, has it? But
You do like coming to the party late, like, don't you? You,
I do.
yeah,
But do you know what? I'm hoping it's log and not monster dumbbell.
yeah. I don't think they'll do Monster Dumbbell again. I think it'll be Log or
Yeah.
Axel. I think for the
Ah,
overhead.
yes, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think
That might be a little bit better.
I hope it's Axel because I feel like
Yeah.
they've done Log into Axel loads. They've done dumbbell
Yeah.
loads. I don't want
Yeah.
to do Log because I can't be asked. So I'd like just
Yeah.
Axel reps would be nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because I'm thinking I've done log recently. We done log at England's, didn't we? Log into
Yeah,
yeah.
log into Axel. Yeah, so hopefully
Yeah.
it's just Axel or maybe like an overhead medley. That would be good. I'd like an overhead medley.
Yes, like a little block press with
Yeah,
something to the other, yeah.
that would be
That
good.
might
Yeah,
yeah, that would be fun and different. Because I know like Chaos does that a lot, don't they? Like
yeah. They like an overhead medley at
overhead medley,
Chaos.
yeah.
No, it'll be interesting. I can't wait for Europe's events to come out. It's going to be such a
Yeah.
good competition. Europe's in it.
Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. And hopefully we get like a lot of ladies in it.
Yeah, I hope so.
Because
The qualifier online, I don't think has been particularly successful in getting the women in, but I do think it's more of a promotion thing, to be honest. Like, but then I also think, well, a lot of the women will have come through the pathway this year as well. They'll come
yeah,
through England's and Brits, won't they?
yeah,
Hopefully. So fingers crossed there's enough women because It would be
Yeah.
a bit shit if there isn't.
Because our class seems to be slacking.
I was going to say this, yeah. The
Yeah.
82s are dying a death, aren't they? Like, no
Yeah,
one wants
yeah.
to be in the 82s anymore. It's sad.
It's weird. Where are they all? What's going on?
I don't know. People have either decided to go up to opens, haven't they, or cut down to 73s, and no one seems to want to stick in the 82s
Yes.
anymore. But
Yeah.
the 82s is where it's at.
Well, I'm leaving 82s next year, but
Why?
Masters! I have
Oh,
been waiting for this
come
all
on.
my life. I start mine
Nah.
tomorrow and I'm wishing I was 40. I'm literally upset. I'm like, why can it not be an extra year? I need a break. I need some lighter weights. This is ridiculous.
Nah, you're too good of an 82 to go into Masters. Yeah, you need to do a Donna. Donna's over 40 and she's still doing the 82s, mate. You've got no excuse.
But I'd like to have, I'll have a year of doing just to see how it is.
Well,
And then,
try the Masters at England's and Brits, maybe. But then for like
yeah,
Europe's and Worlds and stuff, stay in the 82s.
doing 82s.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
We
stay in the
shall
82s
see.
with us.
We shall see.
Nah, you're strong enough. You need to stay in the 82s for sure. For sure.
And I just joined 82s, didn't I?
Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
leave
yeah, yeah.
before you even got yourself set up in it, mate.
Yeah.
We've only just got you here. We need to keep all
Yeah.
the 82s we can.
I know. There'll be no one left.
I know. We'll stick together like a gang.
Yeah.
Right. Well, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this podcast then. So, what has been your strong woman high?
My strong woman high. There are so many.
Where to begin?
I knew you were going to ask this, and I haven't thought this through.
No preparation. Who cares?
Oh dear.
Wing it.
Oh, it's like me in interviews. I just turn up like, No, strong woman high. Do you know what? I loved the ultimate show that was at I literally just posted a memory today on Facebook and I can't remember where it was. Motor Point Arena in Nottingham.
Oh,
the 3-day show.
That was UK's, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was fun. So the memory came up on my Facebook today because it was 2 years ago. So 2023.
Yeah.
May the 28th, 29th and the 30th, I think it was.
Yeah.
It was like huge, a big stadium, massive crowds. And it was just like, I was just buzzing for the 3 days. That's like one of my big highs.
Absolutely, as it should be. So, because you won your place for that at the Ultimate Four Nations, didn't you?
Yes,
the one that we did in Bangor.
Yeah. Yes, yeah.
That was absolutely epic because that was a good comp as well, wasn't it? That was proper good crack.
Even though it was in the rain, we were having the best time. That was a good day. Yeah.
It was a weird day, wasn't it? But it was a good day. Yeah, it was bizarre, but it was good. What did you do? What were your events like UK's then? What was UK's like? Because I've never done a Glenn's UK's. Never been invited.
It was 8-ton lorry pull, nice. 70 kg block press. Cerberus deadlift bar, like rising bar, what do you call it? Starting at 200, I think it was.
Nice.
130 kg concrete Husafel for max distance.
Nice.
And sandbag throws.
Oh, very nice. Yes. Very nice. I think you're probably the only person that's ever put one of Glenn's comps in their Strong Woman Highs section, to be honest.
Oh, no. Well, well, I did have a fun time.
I did have fun at some points.
It was fun. No, I remember crying. Like, I got my 200 deadlift and I was like, this is going to be the day I'm going to get. I think it was 210 or 220 was the next one. I was like, I'm going to get it. Didn't get it. And normally I can contain myself. I just walked past everyone. I went backstage. I had a good cry. I've never cried like that before. I was so sad. I was like, in front of all of these people, I'm going to do it.
Nah.
So that's my strong woman low, actually.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
I've already answered it.
Hang on, there's a strong woman high and a strong woman low all in one here. We've gone off pace
Oh,
already.
oh God.
No, fair. Well, it's fair. It's fair. I've been there where stuff doesn't go to plan during a comp, and it
Yeah.
is a bit traumatizing, isn't it? Especially when you're not ready for it not to go well either. If you don't prepare
Yeah.
yourself.
When like you're so sure,
Hmm.
and I just couldn't figure out. I've been watching the video back since, and I'm like, what? But you know what? To be fair, I was sick for the whole 3 days. You know, I love an excuse. I was sick for the full 3 days. I'm gonna put it down to that. I don't know what it
That's
was, but
fair. A 3 day
yeah,
comp being not very well as well is like not
yeah.
ideal, is it?
But then so was battery. So is I remember Izzy Tate being unwell and stuff like that. So I guess
Yeah.
I can't use that. But
No, you can't.
Jesus
Yeah, you can't really use
Christ.
it as an excuse if she was poorly too.
No, I think there was like three of us or something that were sick. I'm the most
Ah.
sick.
You were there like, it's me. I'm the most ill. Leave me alone.
Yes, yeah. Oh
No,
gosh.
fair. Well, it's a very interesting like topic, really. Glenn's comps as well. I mean, like you've
Mm,
had really good experiences at them. Some,
mm,
well, maybe not your deadlift, but like generally pretty good experiences, haven't you? I know I've obviously not had the best experiences.
mm-hmm.
Well, to be fair, I will say that Glenn's comps for me have always been fine. I've never really like had a problem at the actual competition. It's just the
Mm.
promotion around it that I struggled with. But
Yes, yeah.
it's interesting to see that they're not doing any women's this year, though, are they?
No, they
Oh,
are.
hang on.
I saw a little thing pop up and it said Ultimates Women's 2025 back this year, gonna be at Braehead Arena in Scotland, the same times as the men's Scottish Strongest Man, August the 13th.
Oh,
I have messaged them. I was like, "What's the lineup?"
yeah.
But they said they don't know yet because all the focus is on the men's live Channel 5 thing right now.
AKA, all the focus is on the men.
Yes, so they're working hard at that, so they don't know
Working
what's
at
going.
the women are too much hard work, eh? Too much
Yeah.
hard. Well, as we expected. Be interesting though, because it is a shame because Glenn's comps, as we said, like they are good. They're good for crack. Like
Yeah.
if you wanted to warm up for them, maybe not. But if you
No,
just want to go out
no.
and compete, then great fun. And if you want to wear a singlet, also win, great fun because
Love a singlet,
they're
babe.
really nice, aren't they?
I don't know if you're being sarcastic, but I genuinely do love the
No,
singlet.
this is at one point. I'm not being sarcastic. I did
Oh,
actually
oh,
really
oh.
enjoy wearing it. Yeah, I loved it. I thought it
I
was great
love it.
fun.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why, because you really shouldn't. It's like an adult baby grow, isn't it? And it's not like a
Yeah.
flattering outfit, but when you get it on,
This
you're like, hell yeah.
Yeah. It's like the design and you just feel like a superhero.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like reliving all your childhood dreams in the minute.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I
But
agree with you. No, that
oh
it
god.
is a shame. I hope that they do have a women's competition this year.
Yeah.
And I imagine that if they are going to, it's just going to be invite only from people who've done it before, like you. So hopefully, fingers crossed.
Maybe. I'll have incredible FOMO if I'm not there.
I bet you will. I feel
But
like we'll all be disappointed if you don't get invited. You're like the golden child for them.
golden child, can you imagine? I haven't even won one yet. I
Yeah,
haven't
you
even
did.
podiumed at one. No,
You won Four Nations.
yeah, but I mean the UK. I don't know. Like that was like a random one that popped up and disappeared again.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
don't.
the UK.
Yeah, I know what you
Yeah,
mean. The UK's it's mainly because they always invite like Lucy Underdown and Rebecca Roberts. So like, without me being disrespectful to you, I think anyone would struggle to beat them too. Like
yes, yeah,
at UK's, but yeah,
yeah.
the Four Nations, it was really good as well. Like the Four Nations was a good bit of crack,
It
but
was
that
good.
seems to have died a death as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
But
Oh well.
we shall see about the lineup.
Well, if any
Yeah.
other promoters are listening, singlets. That's what we want next.
Yes.
We don't
Yeah.
want comp t-shirts. We want comp singlets now.
I tell you what, though. What's your views? Like, what's your tips on what to do when you have to wear a t-shirt for a stone to shoulder. Like, I knotted it at the back and I'm bringing up the stone to my shoulder and it's just holding onto my t-shirt and the t-shirt's like pulling on it.
Ooh.
What?
See, I don't really have any. The way that I would have done it is if I had to wear a t-shirt, I would have put my belt over the top, which I wouldn't usually do for stones because I like to protect my belt and keep it under my
Yes.
t-shirt. But if it was stone to shoulder and I was having to do it with the t-shirt, I would have just put my belt on really tight and then tucked my t-shirt underneath it, I think.
And that's the thing. I didn't want to wear a belt. I didn't even think if
Oh,
I was wearing the belt, it would have. Yeah, I was like, like I'm that person that always takes the belt off mid-event because I just can't breathe. So I
yeah.
was like, and I wasn't wearing a belt when I was prepping for Stone's shoulder.
You just don't really wear a belt at all, do you?
No, because I gas out. I'm like, and then I'm like, fine. I've done it at Europe's in 2 events. Like I stop halfway and I'm like,
I don't need this. Get it off
yeah,
me.
I
I'm
don't want it
literally,
on.
I use mine like a support blanket. I'm like,
Yeah,
fucking, my belt doesn't come off ever. It's on
yeah.
all the time. I'm wearing it now.
Oh god.
Nah, is
Oh.
that one thing that you came up against at Brits then? Is the stone to
Yes,
shoulder,
yeah.
pulling the t-shirt?
Yeah, it was
Mm,
rising up, and I thought, if I have a nip slip now out of the bra with the t-shirt, I'll no.
never live that down.
At least if I was out there in my bra and it happened, okay. But if it happened and the t-shirt came up to reveal, yeah, I don't know if I would have died.
Yeah,
It was, yeah. I think my brain was like, oh, my t-shirt's coming up.
yeah.
Um,
I'm a bit like that. When something like that happens, I'll think, "Oh God, I don't want this to happen," and it throws off my entire lift. I'm like, "No,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
the
yeah.
embarrassment will kill me."
Yeah, exactly. And if they're not going to pause the live stream, like,
Nah, the fuck. Joe Schofield will be sat in the corner, fucking videoing it ready straight onto Instagram Reels. That's what he'll be
oh
doing.
no,
He loves a
yeah,
fail, doesn't he?
oh, great.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. It's a big throw off point. I hate anything
Yeah,
like that.
I think maybe a bit of tape or something just to. I got to work this one out for when I have to wear a t-shirt.
Yeah, that's one thing I hate. That's a big thing with OSG is especially with deadlifts. They love having a t-shirt over the bloody deadlift suit, don't they?
Yes, 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 yeah,
Haters.
yeah. When you're close to passing out and you're like trying to
It
get
just
it
feels
off.
like it's so like deadlift suit's restrictive anyway, isn't it? But the minute that t-shirt goes over the top of it, I'm like, well, I'm suffocating to death now. I'm gonna die here.
Yeah, yeah. It's the
Yeah.
mind as well. It's like it potentially could take 5 seconds because you could be grabbing the t-shirt and keep missing.
Yeah.
Like that's what my brain goes. I'm like, you start panicking because you're
Oh,
yeah,
the amount of times I've come off of a comp there trying to get that t-shirt off and get my deadlift straps like
yeah,
undone, and I'm
yeah,
like screaming to the people like help me, like a panicked child, like I'm about to have a
yeah,
tantrum.
yeah,
Like just lose all sense of being a human being, I
yeah.
think.
They should design some official strongman like stickers, like like athletes have. You can just put it on your leg
Oh
or
yeah.
put it on the front. I know it might cover the logo of your deadlift suit, or put it on your forehead, or just anywhere.
Yeah, just give us all little hats that we can wear or something instead of having
Yes,
to wear the t-shirt.
yeah. So we're still showing
Yeah,
the thing, but we can get to our deadlift suit quicker
yeah.
and get that off. Just putting that
See,
out there.
this is it. Official strongman, listen up. We don't want t-shirts, we want hats. Or singlets. But we're wearing them
Yeah,
under the deadlift suit. They're not going over.
yeah. So you can't see it anyway.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, well. Well, so you strong woman low then. So I know you said the 200 deadlift. Well, the 210 kilo
yeah,
deadlift.
yeah.
Have you got any other lows you would like to share with the group?
I don't think I do.
I've loved every minute of it.
Every minute of it has been absolutely amazing. Do you know, there's never been a time in a comp, or you could remind me, because sometimes we're together, I might have had a little bit of a bitch fit, and I can't remember. Oh, I know one. Right. Oh,
So,
so, do you remember at the Teesside air show pro strongwoman run
yeah,
by, I can't remember his name?
Andy Reid.
My low was when I thought I was going to pull a plane.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Yeah, that
Yeah,
I don't want to be nasty to Andrew because he's very good at setting up a comp, which and
yeah.
he's a very good strongman competition promoter. But we were all drawn into that comp because we were
By
told
the plane.
we were going to pull a plane, which we were all buzzing about. Everyone was like,
I was so excited.
"Yes, I will travel anywhere to pull a plane. Fucking nice.
Yeah.
We'll go to Teesside. It's a fucking pile of shit. Yes, I'm in." And yeah, the plane never materialised, did it? It didn't work out
No.
that way. And then they brought that fire engine, do you remember? And it was so
Yes, and
heavy,
that
no one could
didn't
move it.
work.
No.
But do you know the guy, was it a firefighter sitting in there?
Mm.
I feel like he just wasn't preparing it for us to pull. Like he
No.
wasn't invested. He was just sitting there like he was
Yeah,
like,
like
have you
bored.
you can tell I don't drive. What's it called? Have you put the handbrake thingy majig? And
Yeah.
even the guy, some guy tried it, couldn't pull it. How's that possible? What's the engine made of?
Yeah. I thought,
Mm.
I'm sure there was something about it being filled with water, and it shouldn't have been filled with water, but it was filled with water.
Ah,
And so it was like way heavier than it should have been. But then because of that, none of us could pull it. So then we all pulled the Protein Queen's truck instead.
yes, that was fun.
And it was not as exciting as we were all hoping for.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll give you that. That's a pretty good low as well. Yeah,
yeah.
I'll be with you on that. To be
That,
fair,
yeah,
your lows are very like calm, cool, collected. The lows really are
yeah,
of other people who've let you down. To be honest.
yeah. Do you know what? I'm just so like when I go to comps, aren't I? Like I don't. I'm taking it seriously, but
I feel like you're taking it seriously, but you don't really know what's going on.
I literally said to AD Monks on Sunday, "What weights are my bags again for the throwing bags?" It was so bad. My brain was like, "I swear it's 11 something," but no, it was 12. Like starting
Close.
off with 12. Yeah, whatever, innit?
What's a kilo between friends? Who
Yeah.
cares? Yeah, I love that though, because you're just very laid back. You're just going with the flow all the time, aren't you? Is that what you like in
Yeah.
normal life as well as strongman?
Ha. Yeah.
You didn't sound convinced.
I feel like being up here in Durham now, I'm more chilled. But in London, I was very. It's just pure madness all the time.
Mm,
But yeah, I would say I'm more chilled these days,
nice.
and I know what's going on.
Just about. Unless it's the
Just
weights of
about.
my comp, and then I don't.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair. That's fair. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the disabled strongman stuff as well that you do? Because you're quite involved in
Yeah.
all of that, aren't you?
Yeah. So on Saturday and Sunday just gone, in the like section next to OSG, we had England's strongest disabled man and woman. And it's run by GB Disabled. And yeah, so I basically help out with like the graphics in the background. And then I'll ref for the comps. So just done England's, and then I think it was last year, November, at another Fit Expo, we had the Magnusson's Adaptive World Championships. I think
Nice.
was the name of it, yeah. And so we have like different categories. We've got standing categories, seated categories, depending on your disability or your adaptive thingamajiggies, or if you've got MS or CP or anything like that. And yeah, they just come and smash it up and just show everyone that there's nothing that you can use as an excuse,
Hell yeah.
apart from my excuse of working Monday to Friday and having to travel.
We'll let you have that excuse.
Only
It's
that
all
one.
right.
But yeah, so that was good. So I refed on the Saturday, and then the Sunday I was sort of just peeping over, seeing what's going on. But it was just cool to see all of them. Just yeah, they're just amazing,
Yeah.
absolutely amazing.
It's quality. I love it when they're at comps that we're at as well. So they get that
Yeah.
they're getting the same recognition too. Because I think that's
Yes. Yeah.
super important. Like it's such like this sport's a niche sport anyway. So then to have
Mm.
them as a group also being in this niche sport, it's a niche area of a niche sport, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they're not getting the same level of promotion that we are. So it's
Yeah.
nice when they're at comps with us and we can sort of promote them as well, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
But
I think it's really
it's
good. Yeah, we just need to get more disabled and adaptive people into the
absolutely.
sport. Yeah, just push it out there a little bit more. And even if like say like someone has like MS and hasn't even stepped into a gym yet, you can just make it your goal to like turn up to England's in 2026. Just start off with the basics in the gym and just give it your everything
Absolutely.
by next year. Like, I think there's a lot of fear as well,
Yeah.
especially when especially like you something happens to you, whatever, and like the doctors just say, "Oh, take this medicine," and they don't mention nothing about training in the gym or this can
Mm.
help you, or and so they feel like they can't. I'm just waffling now. They feel like they might not be able to get in the gym to even be able to do strength training, let alone, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Absolutely. No,
So,
I think you're completely right. It's the barrier to entry. And I mean, the barrier to
mm,
entry is there for Gen Pop, let alone if you then have an added disability on top of that as well. So I think
mm,
it's totally right. And it doesn't get pushed at all that strength training is beneficial for everybody,
yes,
regardless of
yeah,
your level of ability. And yeah, I think that's a super important part of this is like if we can promote that disabled strongman scene, then
hmm,
it's only going to grow and bring more people into it, which is going to be beneficial for them as well as the promotional companies that are putting these shows on. But how,
yes.
if someone was listening to this and they were like, I want to get involved in that, how would they go about getting involved?
Oh, well, sorry. Oh, my legs. What you need to do is go onto the GB Disabled Strongman Instagram,
Yeah,
and then through that you can just message. But what you need to do is send an email,
yeah,
and then you just need to basically send your medical documents to show what's up, what you have.
yeah,
That's how simple it is. And then you get put on the list, sort of thing. And then say for Brits coming up in, I can't remember what month it is. Sorry, this year. You just need to do online qualifying lifts to get
nice.
in to Brits. Yeah. So you've got England, you've got Brits, and you've got Worlds.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, you just need to show your medical proof,
yeah.
and then you're in there and just do your qualifying lifts. Yeah.
Sweet. Well, I'll tag GB Disabled Strongman in the show notes
Hmm.
below. So if anyone's interested, you can find their Instagram page and then you can go from there. So, and obviously people
Yes.
can come and
Yes.
ask you questions because you know more than most of us, I think, about the whole pathway. So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you're the guru in it at the moment.
Oh, guru. I've never been called a guru before.
Well, get these wins done. You can, can't you? Get these wins when you can.
I'll take that.
Take that. Take that. Lovely stuff. Right. Well, moving on then. So we've done lows, we've done highs. What would you say to yourself when you first started the sport? So you started in 2021, didn't you?
Yeah.
What would you say to yourself now, looking back at that?
Work on the foundation, Nadine. Don't just go in smashing big numbers. Work on your stability and your balance and all that good stuff.
That's very good
Um,
points.
yeah, because I've wrecked up my shoulders and my knees.
Oh no.
I've wrecked them up. But like recently, a few weeks ago, Scott McGowan at Power Bar, he gave me some tips how to sort out my shoulder stability, showed me some bits, and they massively increased. If it weren't for
Nice.
him, I wouldn't even have got one rep with that monster dumbbell at Brits,
Nice.
because he realized, because I couldn't figure out what was going on. I've got all this power and strength. I'm doing it, and then I just go and then
Yeah.
he just realised like round there's a little bit effed up. So he gave me some exercises, and there was me holding up a dumbbell.
Nice.
Like, yeah, but speaking to my younger self in 2021, I would have sorted out some things first.
Yeah. Work on
Um,
that base.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
I just
like
went
that.
straight in.
Yeah.
I done the three sort of. I done a novice comp. A week later, I done a inters. A couple of weeks later, I done a inters. And then what did I do when I met you for the first time? I went up to Hartlepool, didn't I? Started
Yeah.
smashing out
Oh yeah.
big weights.
Yeah, we did for the England's qualifier, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah.
I do
And that's
remember
been
that.
me ever since, smashing out these big numbers with the niggles, like, ah.
Wow, this hurts. Oh, it's all right
Yeah,
though. I can do it.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, I love
Um,
that.
but yeah, and also I would have told myself, my younger self, well, I would have told myself several years ago to start saving up. Jesus Christ.
It's an expensive sport, isn't it?
Ah, yeah. The kids didn't get any Christmas presents last year. Can you
Too
imagine?
busy buying kit.
That's what it's coming to. You're just getting a packet of biscuits because I have to go to Worlds. Like,
Priorities. Yeah, I like that.
yeah. But I would have saved up. I don't know, like,
Yeah, it's a hella expensive sport, like, isn't
yeah.
it? Especially when you've
But
got
there's
no like backing from big companies either, as well. Like,
yes, yeah, yeah. But I mean, it makes it easier when, like, like what we done a couple of times, like getting the Airbnb, get a few girls in there.
yeah,
Yeah,
you can make it a bit cheaper, can't you?
yeah. If you like band up together and
Mm.
split things and stuff, yeah.
No, I like that.
Other than that,
Build a base, save some money. Good tips.
yeah, yes. Thank you.
It's a very, very good start. I totally forgot that's where we first met as well, at Hartlepool, where I just picked you up off
Yes,
the
yeah,
marina because you were in a hotel miles away from the gym. And you were like, how do I get here? Like, well, you're not getting a
yeah,
fucking bus.
yeah. I thought I was in London. I was gonna jump on a little bus.
No
And then,
Uber for 20 miles. Like,
yeah,
what is this place?
I had no. That was my first time. I mean, I've travelled around the UK before that, but it was my first time sort of going to somewhere for a comp.
Yeah,
Kind of trying to think when my other comps were. That my first three was quite close, like Hertfordshire,
yeah,
which was close to London, and one was like in Deptford, South London. The other one was somewhere close.
yeah.
But then this one was my far away one. I was like, oh, it'll be all right. And no,
Just in the
Becca.
middle of Hartlepool. Like, what is this? What is this place?
Yeah.
No, it is an interesting spot. What actually started you in the sport then? What got you into Strongwoman?
So I started working as a PT in a gym in Lewisham, South London. Soon as the gyms opened up again for the final time when they were fully open, which was April 2021, I was working as a PT there, and I was like just lifting, like doing little deadlifts and stuff like that for my own sessions. And the manager there, who was Lee Walsh, you might know him. He's done Islands before and some other bits and bobs. He was like, "Oh, you should enter a strong woman comp," and I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about," because I don't know. I probably, when I was younger, it might have been on the TV,
Yeah,
in the background if my mum was watching it, whatever. But I don't recall. So he sent me the link on Facebook, and it was Iron Institute Strength Classic. It was like a novice comp, and it was like log and monster, and I was like, what is that?
what are
What
these
are these
things?
things? So I remember I went with him and this other chick to Commando Temple. I'd never been there before, and I started working there later on, but went to Commando Temple, and I was like, oh my god, what is all this metal stuff, all these weird things? And I practiced there a couple of times. I've forgotten the question. How did I get started?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I went to the comp, and I won that one, and that's how it started. I was like, I like this because I'm
Class.
not a sporty person. Like, some people have started off with like powerlifting or like rugby and stuff like that. I just came from nowhere. Came from lockdown.
I
So
do.
I
I
just
remember you coming from nowhere because I remember that Hartlepool's comp because I think you were the only person that picked up the dinnies, didn't you? Because we did a dinny hold, didn't
yeah,
we? And it was like
yeah.
100 kilos, 140 in the front hand or something
I
like
didn't even
that.
remember that. That's crazy. Yeah.
Got a brain for these things, mate. Don't forget nothing. But I remember all of us trying, and Jenny was there, and she was like trying to coach us to do
Yes.
it better. And like I couldn't pick them up, no one could get them off the floor. And then you went and held them for like 10 seconds. We were all like, "Fuck
No, it
you!"
wasn't 10 seconds. It was like, it was brief. It was like, look, and that's it.
Yeah, you were the only person that got them off the
Oh,
floor, though. I'm pretty sure none of us got them off the floor. It was only you, and we were all
yeah.
like, "Who the fuck's this? Who's this?
Who's that? Mark
Who's she just come all the way from fucking London? What the fuck?"
I don't know. That's weird. It was weird.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
cool. It was really, really cool. And I remember thinking, oh, fucking hell, here we go, another one. And then you were like, I'm coming to the under 82s, and I was like, oh, fuck off. Sick of this.
I know. Oh dear. Oh
But
dear.
now you're a solid under 82. Britain's second strongest woman. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, we love
Yeah,
that.
buddy.
Amazing. Well, final point then for the bit of the strongman podcast that we do. Have you got any strongman gossip, any strongman bugs to bear, anything you would like to kick off about?
No, am I just too nice?
I think you are. I think you just don't get involved in the drama, to be honest, Nadine. You're just like on the sidelines, just like
There'll be
chilling.
people watching this like, she
Fuck
has
her.
so much gossip. Just the other day, she was cutting somebody's business. No, I'm so nice, and I just have no gossip.
Fair.
And when we come off this call, I'm going to message you some new gossip.
To be fair, I will say you've never really given me that much gossip, so you probably are just too nice.
Maybe, I don't know.
You're just a cheery presence at comps, like, yeah, I'm having such a great time, everything's so great. I come in and I'm like, fuck this, fuck you, and you're like, yeah, come on, be happy. I'm like, oh, okay, all right then.
We can have fun.
Yeah. To be fair, you and me are a comp of vibe though, aren't we?
It's
like
the
that.
Best.
Yeah, that Fit Expo that we did. Oh, what was it? The England's where I was awful all day.
Wait. I remember us going out in the nighttime.
Yeah,
right?
that was it. Yeah, I was awful through the day.
Yes, you was in a different category to me. I was in the opens. Yeah, and you. Why was you awful? I don't remember.
Oh no, it was just awful because I didn't like the comp, so I was a dickhead all day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But then I remember going out with you afterwards, and I was like, "Fuck this! This is great fun. I'm having a lovely time."
This was I remember it. I literally was just looking at a picture of me, you, and your mate just a couple of days ago, actually.
Oh yeah.
When I was wearing the pink leggings and he was in a blue dress.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Went to Pop World. It was very fun.
Was that the last place we went into?
Yeah, where they were playing High School Musical.
Yes, and you done this move where you dropped to your knees like a squat and got back up again without breaking your kneecaps. And I was amazed.
Oh yeah, like a bit of a Rasputin thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
I do like a bit of dancing. Me, once we go out after a comp, a bit of a sesh.
Yeah.
I like a bit of a boogie. I like a bit of a dance.
Yes. Oh, that was good. That was a good night.
That was good fun. Well, I love how you've turned around my gossipy section into just talking about nice things again.
I'm really good at skirting stuff, Becca.
So good. Like, honestly, you should be a politician, really.
Yeah, that's right.
Never answer a question straight.
Like, I was told by a certain person in me recent past that I just skirt things. I'll just skirt your question. I'll be like, you don't what? What happened? I don't even know.
Like
what?
no one's ruining this vibe. Fuck off.
Yeah,
you're like, no.
I don't know.
I love it because this podcast has just descended into chaos, but this is fucking what I love. This is great. No structure at all. Perfect. Well, we'll try and structure a bit more. We'll move on and we'll do the final bit, Silly Goose, because I don't want to take up any more of your time.
Silly Goose. It's Silly Goose time, where our lips get loose and our minds run free. Silly Goose. It's Silly Goose time, where we chat a load of shit that's of absolutely no use. It's Silly Goose time.
So first of all, I was going to say, have you got a Silly Goose for me? I feel like you probably haven't.
No, I haven't. I was going to let you, because I remember you done a Silly Goose for me that time in the little mini.
Oh yeah, the minute interview. Yeah. No, I can't remember what I asked you then because the Silly Gooses come and go.
That dance move, I remember doing some sort of robot thing.
Fair play for doing it. May just lead everyone astray. Well, my Silly Goose question for you today is: we're going to try and make it slightly more negative because this podcast has been too cheery. If animals could talk, what would be the rudest animal and why?
It's got to be a pig because Peppa Pig is a pig.
I mean, I don't watch a lot of Peppa Pig, so I'll have to take your word for it.
Have you not seen the bit where she's like, I know how to whistle? or something like that. And then her mate does no, she doesn't know how to whistle, and her mate whistles, and then she just hangs up. She just her friend goes, "Ooh." She goes, "Oh, what like this?" And then Peppa Pig's like, "Doo."
This didn't go how I hoped.
Rude. Pigs are rude. Pigs will just cuss you out and hang up.
Fair. I'd be on that with you. I think pigs are rude. I've got 2 pigs at home and they are so fucking rude. Like
There
if
we
I
go.
if I go in with them, they'll just try and bite me. They try and bite me. They
Oh.
tried to bite my toe off the other day when I was climbing over the fence. The dickheads. They ruined all my trees. They're just assholes.
Just turn them into bacon and just.
Well, that's the plan, unfortunately. I haven't told them yet.
They'll just hang up on you, don't you?
But yeah, maybe. They'll probably just fucking eat me and be like, fuck you, who the fuck do you think you are? This isn't happening.
Oh.
No. Yeah, I would agree. My other thought was wasps. I feel like wasps would be rude as fuck. They just come in and be like stinging and be like, fuck you, see ya.
Yeah.
Bye.
Or they would they would tease you first. They'd be like, "I'm gonna bite you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sting you."
Or they'd come
They'll
past,
just.
they'd buzz you with like offensive, like, they'd try and like rip you, wouldn't they? They'd be like, yeah, your hair looks a bit weird today.
Yeah.
Bang, have a wasp sting.
Yeah, this
Ooh,
is true.
I bet you haven't drank enough water today. Bang, have a wasp sting.
Or mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are the worst, actually. They would be the rudest.
Yeah.
Because they tease you. Yeah.
100%. Right. Well, amazing. Thank you very much for that, Silly Goose. Have you got anything else you would like to say to the pod? Where can people find you?
They can find me in the Power Bar Gym. Or yeah, that's about it really.
That's all.
I've got some bits at home now. So I've done a little workout earlier at home while some guy was staring at me through my gate. So that was weird.
Creepy.
I can see you in my reflection. Like, what's going on? But yeah, just there. But yeah, I'll catch up with everyone at Europe's in York. On the 2nd and 3rd of August.
Very exciting. And if people want to follow you on socials and stuff, where are you?
Nadine Guy, Strongwoman.
Lovely stuff. I'll tag it all in the show notes below. So if anyone wants to find you, have you got anything you'd like to plug? Final words? Anything like that?
Just have lots of fun, and I will give you my address for my birthday presents tomorrow for everyone to send to.
Hell yeah. Well, this episode will come out on Friday, so everyone should be sending you belated happy birthday presents.
Belated.
Yeah.
No, but my final thoughts is just everyone be happy and have fun, be magical and crack on, smash stuff up.
Hell yeah, I love it.
Let's go.
Well, that's it. That's all you're getting from us, so we'll see you all on the next one. Goodbye. Thanks for listening to this episode of Strongwoman Highs, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to support the podcast, then please give us a follow on Instagram. Or if you would like, we're also on buymeacoffee.com/strongwomanhighs. This is where you can send us tips, or you can also join our membership area, which is $5 a month or £4 a month. It's the silly gosling level. We'll post out any extra content that we get on there, and hopefully a few little free giveaways of things as well. The podcast currently doesn't cost a lot to run, which is what we're trying to keep it as. But we would like to be able to cover our costs, and also once those costs are covered, any profit that is made on Strong Woman Highs will be getting saved up and put into a pot for future Strong Woman competitions that we can sponsor. So if you have a Strong Woman competition that you'd like to be sponsored, or if you want to be on the podcast, then give us a shout, send me a message on Instagram or on YouTube, anywhere else you can get us, and we'll get it sorted, because the more women that we can get on, the better. Thanks for listening and watching. Bye!